So yesterday, Cheryl Reeve had a crash out to end all crash outs. I'm going to be honest. It's one of those things where I have to talk about it because this is the absolute crash out to end all crash outs. And I don't know whether or not she was right in what she said. I'll talk in another video about the reason why she should 1,000,000% be suspended. Like, she should absolutely be suspended. For what she did to the fans. Like, you can't do what she did to fans and get away with it. But I don't even care about the crash out of the refs. So this is what happened. This is what happened in the play. Where are we going? There we go. Let me just get myself into the corner. Actually, I'll stay this corner here. So, we've got this right here, this play. So basically, coming into the play, Fee dribbles the ball with her left hand. You can see right here, Alyssa Thomas, clean steal. And in real time, like, I think you can make, ironically, I think Fee fouled Alyssa Thomas more than Alyssa Thomas fouled Fee. I don't think it's a foul. Like, in real time, this does not look, it did not look anything like a foul. That is the furthest thing from a foul. I don't care. That's the furthest thing from a foul. But Cheryl Reeve sees Fee on the ground afterwards. Like, she's not actually complaining, by the way. Cheryl Reeve isn't that annoyed. And then, the reason why I have to stop this is because, obviously, for copyright reasons. We'll go smaller screen, so it's a little bit, you probably won't be able to see it as clearly, but it's less likely to get caught for copyright reasons. So, Cheryl Reeve comes screaming at the referee, runs onto the floor. She already has a technical foul. Starts chasing the referee, continues to chase the referee, starts screaming. Eric Thibault comes onto the floor and starts screaming at the other referee. They're grabbing Cheryl Reeve away while Eric Thibault's still going after the other referees. Oh my God. And she's being dragged off the court by Natisha Heidemann and Lindsay Whalen. And I'm not sure who the other assistant coach is that's dragging her off the floor. And she's doing the let me at him thing where she's clearly not walking back onto the floor. And she gets herself chucked from the game. And this is what she said after the game about the referees.
The look that our league wants, for some reason. We were trying to play through it. We tried not to make excuses. One of the best players in the league shot 0 free throws.
I don't think Fee got fouled that much in terms of, like, shooting fouls. I think her not drawing fouls is kind of crazy. But, like, I still don't think that last play was a foul. I don't, like, in slow motion, it kind of looks like a foul. Alyssa Thomas does not take, Alyssa Thomas is a dirty player, but this is not a dirty play. This is not a dirty play. Like, that is so, if anything, Napheesa Collier committed a clear path, tried to commit a clear path foul. Not tried. But if anything, it's a foul, an offensive foul on Fee. But, like, Alyssa Thomas is absolutely, absolutely a dirty player, but that was not a dirty play. But through the whole game, Alyssa Thomas has been allowed to play rugby all series. She's been allowed to play rugby all series. She's been allowed to play rugby her entire career. She just runs through people. Everyone's like, oh, nobody getting away with Alyssa Thomas. Like, yeah, because Alyssa Thomas can literally ram you. She can ram you into the ground. And it's a defensive foul. Or it's a no call because, oh, she's just bigger and stronger.
0. And she had 5 fouls. 0 free throws. Got her shoulder pulled out. And finished the game with her leg being taken out. And probably has a fracture. And so if this is what our league wants, okay. But I want to call for a change of leadership at the league level when it comes to officiating.
I stand by that. She's not wrong. The league wants this. They wear this as some sort of badge of honor. And the reality is that every single fan of the sport of basketball has come in and is like, this isn't basketball. Like, every single fan that comes in and watches is like, this is getting ridiculous. And by the way, a lot of people are like, oh, the Fever benefited from it. Ironically, the Fever benefited from it yesterday. It was the worst basketball game in history. The Fever were the more physical team against the Aces, and the Fever's physicality was allowed. The problem is that it wasn't basketball. Throughout this series, it's 2-1 to the Aces. Absolutely. 2-1 to the Aces is a fair result of the series. But like in game 2, the Aces were beating the crap out of Indiana and were getting away with it. And in game 3, Indiana are beating the crap out of the Aces and getting away with it. Like it's literally a situation where teams seem to be actively going, okay, let's be overly physical because the referees are going to allow it. Thing is, the Fever aren't built to be an overly physical team. They're not built to be an overly physical team, which is why the Fever seem to get the rough end of it quite a lot. The teams that aren't built like the Phoenix Mercury tend to get the rough end of the stick a lot, which is why the Connecticut Sun were so good last year, because you had Alyssa Thomas, you had DeWanna Bonner. Not only that, you had a Dejanay Carrington, who when she played with them, got away with so much. Dejanay got away with so much bullshit last year. So much.
It's bad for the game. The officiating crew that we had tonight, for the leadership to deem those 3 people semifinals playoff worthy is fucking malpractice. I can take an L with the best of them. I don't think we should have to play through more than what they did. We got players, Masha's on the glass and gets fucking cracked, and there's no call. And all of them said, it wasn't my call. I don't know. I didn't have that. I didn't see it that way. They're fucking awful.
I wonder how much he's going to get fined for that. And the reality is, like, I don't think the referees. I think the referees in the first, second, third quarter, I think the referees lost him that game at the end. Albeit, like, Klindakova got hacked at the end of that game. She got hacked. No call. The referees were bad, but I think the referees were just letting the play go because that's what they're being told to do. Like, we hear it from the WNBA refs that is what they're being told to do. One of the arguments is like there's all these conspiracy theories that they want it to be the worst finals of all time, like the worst basketball of all time, so that their finals viewers are half, so the owners can go to the players and be like, look, your league's actually not growing, it's just Caitlin Clark. The league's not growing, it's just Caitlin Clark, so what you're asking for in the CBA negotiations are crazy. Because we're not making money. These deals aren't going up because, it's just Caitlin Clark. And, we're a physical league, so we don't think Caitlin's going to continue to succeed. So, yeah, that's it. But that's a conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory that I absolutely believe is in some way, not in some way accurate, but they're every day it seems like there's more and more validity to that conspiracy theory. So yeah, it's an interesting one here. But anyway, I'll see you guys.